Hi, this is Ruth Theresa with One Inspiring Woman, and today I get to welcome you to Cancer Season 2022. That's right, we get to move into the sign of Cancer. Everybody moves into the sign of Cancer June 21st through July 22nd. And this is really going to be a big change from what we've had in Gemini season. Gemini season, everybody was very social, very outgoing, kind of like talkative, social, all that kind of stuff that we haven't had in a while. And then here comes Cancer season and we're like, I don't think so. And Cancer is really represented by the crab, and it really is. The crab's kind of like, I'm not sure if I want to be out with everybody else. Maybe I just want my close friends and family. And you're going to see that a lot, where a lot of people are kind of like, let's slide back in here a little bit more. Let's get this energy going in the right direction. We are going to have tons and tons of energy, planetary-wise. I would highly suggest looking at my astrology reading for July. That's really going to come in active. But we have some really amazing signs coming in that things are going to be really great. And there are a lot of movements with the planets that are kind of like, we're ready for some change, and change is coming in. And that's also going to be people bringing in of kind of like, I don't want to go out and about. Things are going to be changing politically, kind of philosophically. You're going to see a lot of people kind of like, I want to be with my family. I don't want to be out and about. I want to be with my close-knit family and friends. And you're going to see that more and more as we get further and further into Cancer season of 2022. I will say we do have Mars, our planet of aggression and action, kind of staying in the sign of Taurus the whole time. And Tauruses can be very stubborn. So you're going to kind of have like this aggressive action energy, kind of in a very stubborn, like, I don't want to change my mind. I want to stay right where I'm at. And this is going to be the whole time frame. So it's going to be kind of a little bit sticky with that energy coming in. I would also say that we also kind of have a lot of festivities. We also have the 4th of July kind of right in the middle. So people are going to be wanting to get out and about. But I guarantee you, number one on the invite list is going to be close friends, family, close knit. You're going to see that a lot. On July 13th, we also have our full moon in the sign of Capricorn, and this is going to be kind of bringing some significant changes to partnerships. You're going to see this a lot of kind of like more based on romance than like business. So a lot of people kind of turning back into like the romance, like I said, that family oriented side. I will say there's going to be some amazing changes coming along as well. Also, like July 17th, we have Venus, our goddess of love, is going to be kind of really heightening our wanting to be out and about, kind of coupling, kind of like we want to be a couple again, and kind of pushing that energy really, really well in our energy. So this is going to be like kind of like wanting to bring our family back into our love, kind of like kind of bringing a good new move of our moods of kind of like, I want to be with my friends, I want to be with my family, I don't want to be with other people. And you're going to see that more and more. And then we kind of have Leo energy coming in on July 22nd, and that's going to be a little more aggressive, a little more out there energy, a little bit more like, oh my gosh, here we come. But I guarantee you this is going to bring in a lot of energy during Cancer season, and we're going to see a lot of movement. I also kind of feel like we're going to see a lot of movement in people's businesses. A lot of people kind of being, I want to make money for my family, so kind of sales going on. You're going to see a lot of push of kind of like, I want to keep going, and I guarantee you're going to see a lot of people kind of stepping out and opening up more into the job market. So you're going to see a lot more movement in the job market, especially if people haven't moved yet since 2020. You're going to see a lot of movement in that at this time, kind of like we're ready to keep going. Let's do some angel cards and get us a little bit more information about Cancer season. Our first one is all about harmony. I guarantee you we're going to be looking for that harmony with our friends and our family. We're going to be looking for that cohesiveness, kind of like bringing everybody in. If someone is kind of like the noisemaker and doesn't want to get along, I guarantee they're not going to make the invite list, or they're not going to make it for long, because they're going to be looking for that harmony as well. They're still going to be like, I want to be with friends and family, but I want to be with friends and family that are like-mindedness, and that's something that we're going to see. Answered prayer. This is always a great time of year, and I do think that it answers prayers in some amazing ways at times, because it's really not just like any answered prayer. It's a prayer to be around our friends and our family, the people that we love, the people that we want to be around, the people that we love to be around us a lot. Next, miracles. There are a lot of miracles in play at this time, and I would kind of feel like you're going to feel that kind of right around the beginning of July, kind of like the first 5 to 10 days of July. You're going to have like more an intense of that, miracles coming in, more planning coming in, I want to make some changes and I haven't been able to do it, so now I'm going to make my move. I also get that you're going to kind of see this on a global scale, kind of like those miracles coming in, like, things are kind of clearing up, things are kind of coming into peace and harmony and that sort of thing. So you're going to see a lot of that coming around globally as well. And I do feel like there are a lot of things that not necessarily we're expecting to come forward, but there's going to be a lot of hidden secrets. And that's where I get is the intention. A lot of people have been working for a very long time to kind of get hidden agendas back out in the open. And that's where we kind of come in with our Pluto energy kind of during this time frame. Pluto is not only in our Pluto return for the United States, but we also have Pluto in retrograde. And so that's going to be kind of bringing up the under stuff that we've kind of like hidden, all the skeletons in the closet that we've kind of like, let's just not deal with that right now. Those are going to be coming up in a big time. And I see that a lot for the United States. A lot of things that the United States have kept hidden, a lot of hidden documents coming forward, a lot of hidden secrets and promises made in the dark kind of coming to light. You're going to see a lot of that coming out. So kind of a great way of kind of like bringing in a new energy, a new way of dealing with things. Our next one, dreams. Neptune is in retrograde and in kind of pre-shadowed, kind of moving into retrograde soon. But I guarantee you, this energy is going to be, oh my gosh. Neptune really affects a lot of people's dreams. I've already heard this from so many clients just in pre-shadow energy. This Neptune energy is really, really strong this year and bringing in a lot of changes into your dream life. Kind of like, what do you want to dream? Where do you want to go with this? What's coming up next? And a lot of dreams. And I will tell you, interpret your dreams, because I guarantee they have a lot of hidden messages, a lot of hidden information in there that you're going to require knowing really, really soon. It's not like, oh, I dreamt it and 5 years later it's going to come true. This is kind of really a strong Neptune in retrograde, so it's going to kind of bring that kind of flow in a lot faster, because this Neptune is in Pisces, and so it's going to be flowing a lot faster. So kind of what you dream is going to come in, I would say usually a few days to a few weeks, but you've got a chance to kind of make some changes if you're not happy with it, but I guarantee you these are going to be fast. So you've got to be on your toes with kind of really understanding your dreams and kind of getting those interpreted so you can understand what's going on, where it's changing, and what's coming up next. Abundance. I don't feel like this is an abundance of like money necessarily. I feel like people have an abundance of information or ideas that are coming forward. So this might be a really great time where you're kind of like, I've had a lot of ideas coming forward and now I'm ready to put those into play. And that really kind of stems from our Mercury coming out of retrograde and into post shadow, and now is kind of continuing to move forward. And this is going to be a great time. And so a lot of those abundant things that we've thought about during Mercury in retrograde are now going to be coming into play. That's where I said, I feel like there's going to be a lot more sales. There's going to be a lot more products out. A lot of things are shifting and changing, and a lot of things are changing from buying outside the U.S. to kind of buying inside the U.S., kind of getting manufacturing, getting going again in the United States that we haven't had in a while. So this is going to be a really fun thing. I have really enjoyed kind of being in that energy of finding things in the United States that I couldn't find before. I'd have to go outside the country or order from China or something like that. Now I'm able to order it from here. Our last one is body care. Take care of you. That crab season is kind of like, yes, take care of me and make me feel happy. So this is kind of really take care of you. And it may not be outside the home. It could be just taking an extra nap or going for an extra walk on your own and kind of clearing your head, kind of really reducing your stress and taking care of you. I do have a video on how to reduce stress, and I'll link that below. So this is a great time to kind of really add less stress to our life and kind of like, okay, we've got so much on our plate. Where do we want to go with this? What's coming up next for us? Where do we want to go with this energy? And this is a great time to really amplify the changes that we've already put into our life. I know a lot of people have made a lot of changes, a lot of new improvements or things that they've wanted to improve in themselves. Not someone else wanted it, they wanted it, and now they're ready to move forward into a brand new energy, but also an energy that they're ready for, something that they're really, I've been wanting this for a while and now I'm ready to move into it. And that's a really great way to think about this Cancer season, is changes that you've wanted to make for a long time are now coming out and you'll be able to share them with the world. That'll be awesome. I thank you so much for joining me today, and I know that we'll be talking again soon.